Important, regardless of race, creed, color, or gender, is they are Americans. When they when the men of the Army's 9th and 10th Cavalry Regiment served at Fort Sill, Oklahoma during the Indian Wars, they were given the most difficult duties under the most rigorous conditions. Their bravery was legendary among the Indian nations. Their fabled unit became one of the historic cornerstones of the armed forces. Today we read of the valor these soldiers displayed, the challenges they overcome, and only secondary do we notice the root of their regimental nickname, the Buffalo Soldiers. A fanciful name given by an enemy fascinated with their dark skin and hair. During World War II, when the nurses on Corregidor stayed to tend the wounded, they knew that facing them was inevitable hardship and possible death. They would be captured, imprisoned, starved, conceivably tortured, or killed. They never faltered. No one, from General MacArthur down, questioned their right to stay behind. They were soldiers. That was the mission. At the end of the war, they were freed from the prison camps, and indeed many of them had died. They were warriors and heroes. They were also women. On May 28, 1968, an Army 12-man Special Forces team was inserted into the jungles west of Lo Nan, Vietnam. They met heavy resistance from the enemy. 3 times helicopters attempted to land and bring the team out, but each time they were driven off. A staff sergeant monitoring the operation from the unit's base station volunteered to return with another helicopter and try again. He realized all the team members were wounded or dead, so he jumped from the aircraft to assist the injured. When the pilot was killed and his helicopter crashed, the staff sergeant called for help. When the next aircraft arrived, the soldiers carried the wounded and dead to the helicopter. He was wounded himself over 7 times, but he saved the lives of 8 men that day. His name was Roy Benavidez. An Army helicopter crashed in the middle of a dense maze of shacks and shanties in Mogadishu, Somalia. Most of you probably know this as Black Hawk Down. A growing number of enemy troops were closing in on the site, where 4 critically wounded soldiers were trapped in the wreckage. Master Sergeant Gary Gordon and Sergeant First Class Randall Shugart volunteered to go to aid their fallen comrades. Subjected to intense fire from automatic weapons and rocket-propelled grenades, they fought their way through the narrow streets to the crash site. They stayed and fought until their ammunition was exhausted. After Sergeant Shugart was killed, Master Sergeant Gordon took a rifle from the debris, handed it to an injured pilot, wished him good luck, and continued to fight until he himself was fatally wounded. These courageous men and women, each so different in heritage and background, shared the common bonds of the armed forces, duty and sacrifice. What remained was the essence of America, the fighting spirit of a proud, valorous people. They are soldiers who paid the price of freedom. As we remember these brave warriors and their comrades in arms on this Memorial Day, we must look to the future as well as to the past. In today's world, freedom comes cloaked in uncertainty. America still relies on her sons and daughters to defend her liberty. The cost of independence remains high, but we are willing to pay it. We do not pay it gladly, but we pay it with deep reverence and thanks to those who have sacrificed their lives for America. We know that in the years to come, more brave souls will sacrifice their lives for America. We include them in our thoughts and prayers today. God bless our veterans.
God bless. Hell yeah! Ow! God, yeah!
You gotta put your hands together.
Hey!
And now this song is